Understanding alienation, a societal dilemma. Alienation is a complex and multifaceted concept that has been the subject of philosophical, sociological, and psychological discussions for centuries. It refers to a sense of isolation, estrangement, or detachment from oneself, others, and the broader society. The feeling of alienation can manifest in various forms and impact individuals, communities, and societies at large. This video explores the different dimensions of alienation, its causes, and its consequences on both an individual and societal level. Individual alienation. 1. Self-alteration. Alienation from oneself is perhaps the most fundamental form. This occurs when an individual feels disconnected from their thoughts, emotions, and actions. It can result from internal conflicts, cognitive dissonance, or the pursuit of goals that do not align with one's true values. 2. Social isolation. Individuals may experience alienation from others, leading to social isolation. This can result from factors such as a lack of social support, discrimination, or a failure to connect with others on a meaningful level. Social media, paradoxically, has also been implicated in fostering feelings of isolation despite its promise of connectivity. 3. Estrangement from work. Work-related alienation, as described by Karl Marx, occurs when individuals feel detached from the products of their labor and the overall work process. In modern society, where specialized and often repetitive tasks are common, employees may feel disconnected from the larger purpose of their work. Societal alienation. 1. Economic alienation. Marx also emphasized economic alienation, where individuals are alienated from the fruits of their labor due to the nature of capitalist economic systems. Economic inequality, poverty, and exploitation contribute to a sense of alienation among marginalized communities. 2. Cultural alienation. Rapid cultural changes and globalization can lead to cultural alienation, where individuals feel disconnected from their cultural roots and heritage. This can result in a loss of identity and a sense of being adrift in a rapidly changing world. 3. Technological alienation. The digital age has brought about unprecedented technological advancements, but it has also contributed to a sense of alienation. The over-reliance on technology and social media can lead to diminished face-to-face interactions, contributing to a feeling of disconnection from the real world. Consequences of alienation. 1. Mental health impacts. Alienation is closely linked to mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and loneliness. The lack of meaningful connections and a sense of purpose can take a toll on an individual's psychological well-being. 2. Social unrest. Societal alienation can contribute to social unrest and conflict. When a significant portion of the population feels disconnected from the social and economic structures, it can lead to protests, revolutions, or the rise of extremist ideologies. 3. Reduced productivity. In the workplace, alienation can result in reduced productivity and job satisfaction. When employees feel disconnected from their work and the organization, they are less likely to be engaged and motivated. Understanding and addressing alienation is crucial for building healthier individuals and societies. Recognizing the various forms of alienation, both at the individual and societal levels, can pave the way for meaningful interventions. Encouraging social connections, fostering a sense of purpose, and re-evaluating societal structures are essential steps in mitigating the pervasive impact of alienation. By promoting empathy, inclusivity, and a sense of belonging, we can work towards a world where individuals feel connected, valued, and integral to the fabric of society. Mitigating the impact of alienation on individuals and society requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both the individual and systemic factors contributing to this phenomenon. Here are some effective interventions. 1. Promoting social connection. Encouraging social interactions and fostering a sense of community can help combat individual alienation. Community events, support groups, and networking opportunities provide platforms for people to connect and build meaningful relationships. 2. Mental health support. Investing in mental health services and awareness is crucial. Providing accessible mental health resources, counseling, and therapy can assist individuals dealing with the psychological effects of alienation. Reducing the stigma around seeking mental health support is essential for creating a supportive environment. 3. Education and awareness. Raising awareness about the different forms of alienation, their causes, and their consequences is key to addressing the issue. Educational programs in schools and workplaces can promote empathy and understanding, helping individuals recognize and cope with feelings of alienation. 4. Workplace reforms. Implementing changes in the workplace to reduce work-related alienation is essential. This may involve creating more meaningful and engaging work, providing opportunities for skill development, and fostering a sense of ownership and purpose among employees. 5. Economic and social policies. Addressing economic alienation requires examining and reforming economic and social policies. Efforts to reduce income inequality, ensure fair labor practices, and provide social safety nets that can contribute to a more inclusive and equitable society. 6. Cultural preservation. Recognizing and preserving cultural diversity is crucial to combating cultural alienation. Supporting cultural programs, celebrating heritage, and promoting inclusivity helps individuals maintain a connection to their roots, fostering a sense of identity and belonging. 7. Technology moderation. Encouraging healthy technology use is essential in addressing technological alienation. Promoting digital literacy and advocating for mindful technology consumption can help individuals strike a balance between the digital and physical realms, reducing feelings of isolation. 8. Community engagement. Encouraging individuals to actively participate in their communities can help combat alienation. Volunteering, civic engagement, and involvement in local initiatives provide opportunities for individuals to contribute positively to society and feel a sense of belonging. 9. Family and support systems. Strengthening family ties and support systems can act as a protective factor against alienation. Encouraging open communication within families, providing emotional support, and addressing conflicts can contribute to a more supportive environment for individuals. 10. Policy advocacy. Advocating for systemic changes at the policy level is crucial for addressing the root causes of alienation. This may involve advocating for social justice, equitable resource distribution, and policies that prioritize the well-being of individuals and communities. Mitigating the impact of alienation requires a comprehensive and collaborative effort involving individuals, communities, institutions, and policymakers. By addressing the various dimensions of alienation and implementing targeted interventions, society can work towards creating a more connected, inclusive, and supportive environment for everyone. If you found value so far in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Addressing alienation on a societal level involves tackling the root causes that contribute to various forms of estrangement. Here are more concrete steps to address economic inequality and cultural displacement. Economic inequality. 1. Progressive taxation. Implementing progressive tax policies can help redistribute wealth more equitably. By taxing higher incomes at a greater rate and directing the revenue towards social programs, governments can address economic disparities. 2. Living wage initiatives. Advocating for and implementing living wage policies ensures that all workers receive a wage that covers basic living expenses. This can help reduce economic alienation by providing individuals with a sense of financial security and stability. 3. Social safety nets. Strengthening and expanding social safety nets, such as unemployment benefits, healthcare, and affordable housing programs, can act as a buffer against the negative effects of economic downturns, reducing the risk of economic alienation. 4. Worker empowerment. Supporting workers' rights and empowering them in the workplace can combat the alienation associated with exploitative labor practices. This includes promoting collective bargaining, ensuring fair working conditions, and advocating for employee representation in decision-making processes. 5. Investment in education. Providing accessible and quality education is crucial for breaking the cycle of economic alienation. Education equips individuals with the skills needed to participate in the workforce and fosters a sense of empowerment. Cultural displacement. 1. Cultural preservation programs. Governments and communities can establish initiatives to preserve and promote cultural heritage. This may include funding cultural festivals, supporting museums, and implementing educational programs that celebrate and teach diverse cultural histories. 2. Inclusive policies. Policymakers should actively work towards implementing inclusive policies that respect and accommodate cultural diversity. This includes recognizing and protecting the rights of minority groups, as well as addressing issues of discrimination and inequality. 3. Community integration programs. Creating programs that facilitate the integration of different cultures within a community can help reduce feelings of cultural displacement. Initiatives like language exchange programs, community events, and multicultural spaces promote understanding and inclusivity. 4. Anti-discrimination measures. Strengthening anti-discrimination laws and actively enforcing them is crucial for addressing cultural alienation. This includes protection against discrimination in employment, housing, education, and other key areas. 5. Promoting intercultural dialogue. Encouraging dialogue between different cultural groups fosters understanding and breaks down stereotypes. Cultural exchange programs, interfaith initiatives, and community forums can provide platforms for open conversations that bridge cultural gaps. 6. Media representation. Promoting diverse and accurate representation in the media helps combat cultural alienation. Supporting content that reflects a variety of cultural perspectives and narratives contributes to a more inclusive societal narrative. 7. Affordable housing policies. Addressing the challenges of cultural displacement often involves tackling issues such as gentrification. Implementing affordable housing policies helps communities maintain their cultural identity. By preventing the forced displacement of residents due to rising living costs. By implementing these concrete steps, societies can make meaningful strides toward addressing the root causes of alienation, fostering a more equitable, inclusive, and culturally rich environment for all individuals. It requires a collective effort from governments, institutions, and communities to create systemic changes that positively impact the well-being and sense of belonging for everyone. Specific examples. Incorporating specific examples can provide a clearer understanding of the various forms of alienation. Individual alienation. 1. Self-alteration. Consider a scenario where an individual pursues a career solely for financial stability, abandoning their passion and true interests. Over time, this person may feel a disconnection from their authentic self, experiencing a profound internal alienation. Social isolation. Imagine a teenager constantly excluded and bullied at school due to differences in appearance or interests. This social alienation can lead to profound feelings of isolation, impacting mental health and hindering social development. 3. Estrangement from work. Picture a factory worker engaged in a monotonous, repetitive task without any connection to the final product. The lack of fulfillment and detachment from the broader purpose of their work exemplifies work-related alienation. Societal alienation. 1. Economic alienation. In a society marked by stark economic disparities, visualize a low-wage worker struggling to make ends meet while witnessing extravagant wealth displayed by a small elite. Economic alienation in this context stems from a perceived lack of access to opportunities and resources. 2. Cultural alienation. Think about a community experiencing rapid urbanization and globalization. As traditional practices fade away and cultural homogenization takes place, individuals may feel culturally alienated and disconnected from their roots and heritage. 3. Technological alienation. Envision a family sitting together, each member engrossed in their screens, communicating more with virtual connections than with each other. This scenario exemplifies the technological alienation prevalent in the digital age. Consequences of alienation. 1. Mental health impacts. Consider an individual constantly bombarded by societal expectations, leading to a sense of inadequacy and isolation. The resulting anxiety and depression are direct consequences of the mental health impacts associated with alienation. 2. Social unrest. Picture a community witnessing increased unemployment, rising inequality, and a lack of social mobility. The frustration and alienation experienced by the population might culminate in social unrest, protests, or even political upheaval. 3. Reduced productivity. Imagine a workplace where employees feel disconnected from the goals and values of the organization. This lack of engagement results in reduced productivity and job satisfaction, highlighting the consequences of alienation in the professional sphere. Concrete interventions. 1. Promoting social connection. Consider a neighborhood organizing regular community events, and fostering connections among residents. These social interactions counteract individual alienation by creating a supportive local network. 2. Economic equality measures. Envision a society implementing progressive tax policies to bridge the wealth gap. This not only addresses economic alienation but also promotes a more equitable distribution of resources. 3. Cultural preservation initiatives. Think about a city investing in programs that celebrate and preserve diverse cultural traditions. These initiatives combat cultural alienation by ensuring that individuals feel connected to their cultural heritage. These examples illustrate the real-world manifestations of alienation and highlight the importance of targeted interventions to create a more connected, inclusive, and supportive society. Addressing alienation requires a nuanced understanding of its various forms, and a commitment to implementing concrete measures that resonate with individuals' lived experiences. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.